Yeah, good evening. The will be okay. The better young people wants to say, and that's why my young one day now. In your braces here, no more, and then a cassa. One to call a sorry and neck. You don't want your ass. So much to call. I'm also a beer baby in money to me and cause of my idea. And quite way immediate. Not a big answer, your dead young coupons, a 2 young coupon. Secretary at about you more. Then young coupon, I be. Until say about more than a dear said a man coupon. A young big answer, Bribiano, your dear said a man young coupon because without God, we are nothing. Okay? So young coupon ni more. Yen sahwe yesi obi e onim nyansa no kan okache na koma se onyankopon bi ni ho obi e onim nyansa e na okache na koma na ne ho se onyame eni ho onyankopon wo ha ampa even though saya niwa we entimi hu nyankopon so nyankopon ewo ho nyankopon ti ase no eya basically no based on faith name say inya staunch faith now even though the God who cannot be seen now can be seen when we have enough staunch faith, and if that staunch faith comes with sincerity and then selflessness, that it is possible that God can reveal himself unto us. Or the volume is very low? Okay. It is said in the Bhagavad Gita, in the purport, the comment, Prabhupada says that we should not try to see God, but we should try to work as much as possible to be so sincere that God would like to see us. If you try to see God, it is not possible. You can't see him because there is no activity qualify enough to be pure enough to see God. But you try your best to say you be no my papa, you be live a very clean life. Then God would like to see us. That is the pointer. A bit from very good union. So Papa say, don't try to see God, but work as much as possible. By your own effort, try as much as possible. Say God would like to see you. It makes the whole equation very, very simple. It makes it very simple because the God you want to see is somebody his holiness surpasses whatever your mind can think of. So how do you see God? By your own activities? No. But if you work so hard, you try your best to make God happy by pleasing the children of God, by doing good things, then that can push God to look for you. That's where you'll be able to have a union with God. So Prabhupada said, don't try to see God, but try as much as possible to live a clean life that God would like to see you. That will make the equation very easy for you. The idea is, Bribe ame ba life I mean shall see preoccupy and discuss the topic because ayana me per se change say 200 people viewing at the same time. Na ma share topic na say. Yes, I was say na be nipa 50-30 and che na manfo bi say na me about topic benti I me train kakra be 10 minutes as an intro. Na nipa ba on board at least from 200 people watching, no? Then I start talking about the topic of the day. Until I was there, I may buy and initially me can't topic and I say me train kakra and say and I may train me number no. So number no rise up to from 200 going now. Then I feel like we have enough people a bit me actually a discussion. I say a friend of mine suggested say at times we are into a word it doesn't help so much. In fact, I understand. So we will not be extending the introduction so much, But I hope that very soon we'll be there's 200 people watching so that we can start the discussion. The attorney said, many people called me today and it's like, yesterday's topic was nice. Yes, many people called me, they were so happy about yesterday's topic. And I'm telling you, many people are so much happy. Say, wow, it was nice knowing what is religion and what is spirituality. Okay? Hello, Jnana. Please, is dreadlocks bad or good? Anyway, we are not discussing that, but the point is you say, Obi, what dreadlocks are, it is not wrong. And you're bad. What is wrong with that? Oh, what dreadlocks, what is wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. There are so many ancient prophets. They were having dreadlocks, you know. Elijah and John the Baptist, they were living in the wilderness. They were not shaving. They have dreadlocks. It is not wrong. Okay? So you see, there are some things you do with her. Samson was a great man. And Apostle uncanny thing that until say the issue about the wife issue. But yes, I mean, when she wouldn't that, but he's in the Bible, we glorify him all the time. Joby or dreader, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and I don't see any scripture speaking against dreadlocks. But just say, I know you, oh yeah, a man depends some perception be about you. And in the banasana, and then answer them why. And yes, I dear on your memory there, just keeping dreadlocks will not have any issue. And as Mr. Baku be a question several, men to me and who answer. And I did a call and I made share program and make kind comments in them who said she wanted to find out say wearing trousers as a woman a bad man. Okay, so Mr. said, oh ha. So you're bad not to try. And you're bad. What it means in it say as I would dress it decently. What kind of Bible say me more buy and share bear my dear, me my bear man show bad dear. Bible hen a kiss and Yakopon was a trouser a member dear, and I said, skirt a your maddy. A nippon sushi you money who said, and Tadi say no. It said a member, or could be a man in a skirt. Or called the even India, the way I already each of us in the skirt. Member in I, you know. Or got Tibet and Bangladesh. Some of the dressing in I say, man, women to Mr. Bako. But so what shall I be a baby shape? To say what a try a you shape where I will be whom about your mind will be quite do your man. Now about your indecent dressing. And yes, I dear got try in your bonnet. Name so what a try no na expose who form who future year and no son and yet. Because just imagine the whole class Sunday when I or bar now form or back or front. No much a tight dresser will be a huma a German mobile panacum. Even though, because among people do attend them, but deep down their hearts, you know, not all draws uncle for one arguing called sex. Until Banasana and what? Okay, and if you try per se, no, and your bonnet. Then what a try now, what should be a good sooner work a crack, a cover one and title so much a big show or parts. It doesn't go against any rules. Oba should dress decently, a man should also dress decently. There are times they begin say a man quantity of dressy. The way a man undressy, I attract a man. Same way your bear must no one dressy, so I attract a man. People don't know. We your bear man now, boom, we mean where you born, where you chest none in the nipple one. I am telling you, so why be this way your bear man and found bet. When ladies see that, they get attracted. To the same way a man dress and a show more part of your camera. We your bear man now dress, no, you will chest in those things in Winnie sweat, and you're very good. Until Tadi Shaman Casano. There are not so many rules when it comes to dressing, but make sure say you dress in a decent. Okay, dress decently. Say the bay what tidy shamono. MOB engineer your mind. Fine, you will be who and a German mother or part 20 son of your mind. Those people are different. But there was some dressing view whole your dress here. It entitles people to begin to think of sex life, which is not good. Okay, Obi okay programming, but you wait to me share a video. No, we want to reach many people, and also please try to like our video also. Or like we appreciate it, and I feel so. So what to me, Sister Eve say nice talk. Thank you. I thought we are papa. Today I was thinking of getting a red dress. It's a dress I will hope for so many years. So I was just going through my stuff. So wow, I have this top red. Okay, let me wear today. It's red. So that's why I want this. Okay, so and that topic in the infantil platform, so up to the time say membership program as me and I need topic be but the best I have then I had an inspiration say and the young casa tight. Okay? Young casa tight. I was also thinking of fasting. I was thinking of fasting, tithing before I came to sit down here. So as soon as I sat down, I had inspiration from within that we need to speak about tithing. And to so do. It's a very wonderful topic. Obviously, is dressing important in religion? Yes, dressing is important in religion. You see, some biano, baby are soon free a buy. A hot tradition kakra eka home. Baby are soon free a buy. A hot tradition kakra eka home. Because the Italians are okay, Christo someone. And if Israel a buy by any Israel for the Christo some Ebra Africa ha. A Europeans no a British for the buy. And anything I'm not to share next agents are part of Christianity. Okay? Because a British for and a Brian until omu mode of dressing the way omo wear the name about Christosum. But actually those things were not part of Christianity. Because here now Christianity any Israel Jew. The Jew for common year and as a Christosum. But any Jew for any Christosum Brian name a British for Intino. Some part of their tradition, no maybe on my year to say on white wedding, on my year, on Montada shame, you should coats, you should jeans, those things are very part of Christianity because a holy free buy. So when in Kremosumua, and I'm saying Kremosumuno, a free Saudi Arabia, almost almost dressing, almost like Jarabia, no name, the way my dressing, I call almost tradition, and I am a part of Christosum. It will be again an impono ceremony of social Arabia tinting white and that kind of stuff. But what is it? Saudi, Oko Dubai, no man, a more traditional dress or moshe. And yes, we young funtia, that's their traditional way. It will be grow how your ceremony, the person dressed same way. And into some be as a bar tradition, but more money, but no more culture, no more tradition, can crave so ever to religion. And into those things, and yet necessarily some serious points be and then Yankopon airship. The Yankopon Yanka say a brabo, na airborne, and then here Yankopon. Name dress and also become not say indecent there. Now I am very careful because the dress and the indecent it him to chink for the umcobonim. Sounds so that umpono I would dress indecently no, a bit in my chwacobonim. Dressing a little bit important when it comes to religion, but the important thing is say make sure say you dress decently. To the point when they say what is a decent dress? Dress be our dress here, a show part, a show hono, and you're very good because it attracts people to commit sin. Okay? Sanity. And in that, me say kasafa tight. Because what I know is say in all the religions, omo kasama so be tight, and to so do. I do remember past SD4, that's one important thing. It was special nyoma I want to so do. The quotation be or say Yankopon say Yemfa a normal P Emra na decra dem, Yemfa no money and keep on a decra dem. The Yama Yankopon fee aduane and some or other. So in the ancient times, what they do is say your cousin to so do it was not only in money. Say cash and come or be one and one or not the beer, but be food dear, no, the beer, but just say Mumma aduane and Yankopon fee. What I say. So that was the sense. And Kremofoso, yes, they also believe in that kind of so the baby say will be Yankopon. Hindu force believe in that also. And even Buddhism, they also go about that. Jews force and to the so do no, and as I tighten no, I say a cut across all the religious sects. So I felt say we need to discuss this. Many Pia they argue say, and now to enter to so do na, I also fall in the giddy. Now ancient times and olden days, now so fun and yejuma mutia sorry fee, and it is a mutin to so do na, or the bishop Mohonom Behanyanka and in Kuna for and croneba. Ben na so for nankasa no omo business omo ye no eso so sing asori manankasa ene ti so for wo ye adwuma kese esa no awo sika bebrebe no so wo digi ntutu dudu na eye tight na wo gema wo ho e wo kwan ben so because you already working. Until the point then said, Dainty and a man yankopon say yen to so do. And then you bet you will be able to understand the reason or the essence behind giving tithe. You were about 2-3 different kind of essence that a word chilling tears is pure tithe. Now you be free baby. Now you be a baby. Yes, and then I'm on for him say, by Mikasa and Ra, Mikasa and a life in there. Because it's Sunday. And no Saturday you buy because Friday and to me I'm here, no the nation Friday anymore. By Sunday the one of our days that you're tight. Sunday at your class. Sunday, Wednesdays and Fridays. And no I buy because now Friday and the to me I'm back. Okay. And it's tight. Is so important. As will be here or you tight, you know. And should I ever say any panaso. But there were 3 different types of tithing. Okay? 3 different kinds. It's a tithe in the mode of ignorance, tithe in the mode of passion, and then tithe in the mode of goodness. Yeah, sorry, my lights on that. So what I'm saying is that tithe in the mode of goodness, tithe in the mode of passion, and then tithe in the mode of ignorance. And I bet you saying them, but answer no, you know the essence behind tithing. Then to be here say one kasa why you were juma na when you sika. Na say we be the boy nyankopon adwuma. Eye den tia. Me ana maye madwuma, me teacher ni me kira the genuine business. Me ana maye madwuma. But so me aso ye tua me kasika ne kora nshara nso me di, but you are telling me say many part of that money to support God's work. Adentia. Me ye kuye ni me ana me do mafu. Me ana me shi mafu ye mbibia, nyame aye madom me no bayaba, maton. Osi say sika ne menyi bi na me mfa nyame dwuma. Why? Me a businessman. Me so na me na ana papa na ma so me tena of na me calculation me bre me ho sa me nya me sika wi a wo se boso me aso nti menyi bi na me mfa nye nyame dwuma. Why should we engage in giving tithe? Me na manya me sika. Me na me wo majapade. Nti den nti na tete me ma. See the tia say no kra ba ko e wo mu e den pass e betumi accept ni say nobody actually owns anything in this material world. You, me, or nobody owns anything. We are just caretakers. Okay? We are just caretakers. Yes, why don't you say, Juma, when you see what car, what's the fee, what they are, but I'm telling you, say you are not actually the owner of those things. You are being given that thing to take care of. Yes. So if it's a car near what they are, if you near what they are, afako. And you would the anti ubeja. Name Yankopon the worst position, business say, take care. So, because at the end of the day, no, you'll be judged based on how you manipulated what was given to you by Almighty God. Okay? The one thing say, I am telling you, say you are just taking care. You might even feel angry. Say, why are you saying this? Yes, I'm saying that because that's the reality. It doesn't belong to you. You are just being somebody who has been appointed to take care of an asset, but you are not actually the owner. The owner is only one person, the Almighty God. The Almighty God is the owner of whatever you think that belongs to you. Nothing actually belongs to us. Not even our life. You don't even own your own life. So how can you own anything? You don't own your own life. That is the main reason why, if you like, mess up your life. Misbehave and act anyhow. When you die, you'll be held accountable. If you own your life, go out and mess up everything. But I'm telling you, that when you die, you will be held accountable for whatever you do. So in the first place, what is so close to us is our own life. So if you don't own your life, then what else can you own? If you don't own your own life, what else can you own? So in the first place, your life is a gift. And that gift has been given to you for some purpose. When the time elapses, God will come in and take that life from you and later ask you to give account of whatever you use that life for. That's the first point. So, birth is not the beginning of life, but that's the beginning of your current life. And death will never be the end, but death will justify what you use or what you did within this period. From the time you manifested in this material world, on this earth planet, and the time you're going to leave. This space in between these two, occurrences, birth and death, you have to give an account. And that account, and the bachelor said, "Oh, life, the ma wife if you so what to move here, and I want to meet and So the first thing is that your own life is a gift. You don't own it. God, nature has given you this life, this living. Say you should take care of it. After some period of time, God will take that life back and you will be held accountable. Try to explain what you did with the life that was given to you. So in the first place, you don't even own your own life. That life that gives you the ability or the capability of you owning some things in the material, owning some assets, having a car, a house, a wife, children, and all that. The life that gives you all this asset itself is not for you. So if the life itself is not for you, then what are the things, the products of what this life brings about? Okay? The life itself, you don't own it. It belongs to God. So if you don't own your own life, then how can you claim that you own anything that is a byproduct of the life that God gave it to you as a gift? So first thing, you don't even own your life. God owns it. It's a gift. So you need to be careful and take good care of the gift that has been given to you by God. So if the life and you are there, then idea be our life na the actual no betimi am wanya no. Saa de no so enya wo dia. Nyankopon de ma wo se wo ye hwesofo, wo ye caretaker. Make sure say ade Nyankopon de ama no obahwe so yi. Nti nyame ma 80 years, 90 years, 70 years. Emfie no so wi a afi obekwa kobu hu akonta se eye nkwa nyame de ma me eye life. Enkwa na chin ade a nkwa no timi de bra me o me fie me ka me yere me ma ne majapade nyina no esese me bu hu akonta edi mo Nyankopon. Eninti no Titan esha ase free sa understanding say wo life nankasa no enya wo dia na say life no enya wo dia ade bia e free life no buy no so enya wo dia. So you must be able to account to the person who gave you these gifts. And for instance, onyame wadwuma wo ha sese ye. Onyankopon e wadwuma wo ha sese ye. Na sa adwuma no ne ye no eden enkrofo bi atwisu omo ho de ato says adwuma no omo beye. And to do that job no ebehia so mbesi fie mbesi dan, I mean for the service of God. And there are many things that on by your move to your life, there many things I was sorry fear to some way. And intino so also Yankopon Eddie Bibisha won sana wo hweswa. You should be able to help. Sanya me Juman on Yankopon no sinko ko bi anhweso no. And intino wo you be away business. We have business, one hour we have Juma, 1 hour capital, and it is sika ya would there, that is okay. But who fear what ten will come a walk office no. Even though what Juma we a genuine business no, who bet me I can't me. Say, insect I hate and I will come more once and I will do what Juma more. James I hate. And I would tell almost well through feel another come out tonight. James and as insert I hear and I will call no kumo once and I will do office. And into who said, even though your business is a genuine business, but for you to be able to make some profit, you cause some sin by killing some unknown living entities on the path to your office. So because say, cause some kind of harm to some living entities, before so be do what you want. When you are paying tithe, what you are saying is say, even though I was doing a genuine business, but I caused so many pain and hurt to some living entities, knowingly or unknowingly. So I want to use this part of my resource to facilitate the work of God, so that God can have his own mercy on me, because I unknowingly caused so much pain into some living entities. Okay? It's a wonderful business, a genuine one, but you cause so much pain to other living entities. You can't give life. You cannot give life, but you took life of some other living entity before you go to your office. So even though it's a genuine business, there's some negativity attached to it. So when you give something from the result of that business as tithe, what you are telling God, and say, knowingly or unknowingly, you've done something negative, and so that will achieve our results. Even though not knowingly, say, oh yeah, bonnet, unknowingly it happened. So, person will be the bonya mejuma, so that God can have mercy on you. And ya nunkwa, we are queenie. What the yarn say? Okodo was assassin a toho, and you do no buy. And no buy would do obey here and sue Eden Eddie Gusso. Yankopon what to sue Eddie Gusso at the amount. So by you giving tithe, it's a sign of appreciation. We are told Yankopon say, Ayama Homeka, say, me do my sass the toho, no, Yankopon would to sue the Gusso no buy any buy. And into me, theatre to say, Adia wo ye ma me so obi ene ko nsuo polytank ba ko de ma o sefa pete wa fu so a nka sika he no beje wo so obi ene ko nsuo e de ma o se fa be afu be se 10 acres no da bia na okọ polytank be se 50 e de ma sefa pete so a nka sika he na obetua. So you show some appreciation to God, say yes e me na me de ma ho odin do ya me bia me no ba na me bibia na mu Nyankopon na wo supply me nsuo. And into the fruits or the harvest of this farming, no, may the people go unyami wajuma am wajuma to miakoso. So you have to give. So tithe is a sign of appreciation or gratitude. Before saying Yankopo maybe say yenyimpo no, obia okura the heart of appreciation no, enim say ade me ye no Nyankopon ene boa me. Nti nyame wajuma bi o ya. The result of whatever me mayano, memfa bi more nyamejuma. Ebi also me and manya music, I don't give a damn. But I don't have any idea. And no matter what you answer, I want to make a sad idea. Then you know what I'm saying, power, whom in power, whom are you the one who's supplying it? But the TN say Yati as he said, tithe is very important, a sign of appreciation, a sign of gratitude. Say me ye teacher ni, majuma me yen me and me ye juma ne de. But me nanti po kwa juma no, me kum so many insects on the way a minim. And yan impo, me no ma be an impo fear dino. Ujana was so can do you know say through the air no, there are so many germs, so many microorganisms are. You don't have any idea. They also have their family. James no more are in Pono. They also set up. Because as I would be dinner won't cost to cook radiano. Obeso Jan Wediane. A Jana was son, I would know what Dian and Ediam Wanyam. A Jan Ekum Mobi be. So even though we teaching a best professional, make a bonny be an immediate. But at the end of the Diamo, what they are watching radian in Pono. In the process, you kill so many souls. So at the end of the day, we use car and what will teach you it is a sign of gratitude, appreciation. Say, God, thank you for allowing me to be a good teacher. And from that teaching, and the many side way. Okay? And intimate be so helpful with you, man. We say then the Bible tells us how to give to God, not paying tithes to churches. Don't worry, you'll understand, okay? We are coming, we say about slowly, we say about rushing to so that everybody can understand. First, you need to understand what tithe means. The essence behind tithing is it's a sign of appreciation. It's a sign of gratitude. Say, me and I'm so fire manda. I keep, I was awake. And I have to suffer to get that money. So I have to enjoy it. But if you have the heart of appreciation or the heart of gratitude, no, when him say, knowingly or knowingly, no, why you know what you are, as I say, utia honka. So utia honka. Now what then Yanko wants to say, yes, I achieved all this thing by the help of God. So let me show some appreciation. Now, see, but Tias say important say a mat tight and a ye tighter. Now, no. And he says you tithe. That is one important thing. Okay? So nyati say important tithe here. Adentia a sign of appreciation. A sign of gratitude. Now no kwan ben so na be fa ye betimi a tithe. And into the kind Bible more because to so do 10% of your income. And to so do. So it means bosomini nyina na afimuni nyina na awotwemuni nyina emfaso a wunyae wo adwuma a wo ye so no chemudu na fa mu baako ekokoda nyame ase. Okay, chemudu, that is the Christian background. Enkramufo so was same similar thing na almost ye. But the first thing they say 100% ni nyina nya wo de yawo. It belongs to God. That's the real understanding. You are just a caretaker. You can, in the Christian setting, you can use the 90% for yourself, but give the 10% to God. Even though all the 100% belongs to God, not you. You are just taking care. But Nyanko Pone say, you move 10%, na fabuwa na juma. Now what the 90% keep it to yourself. As I what I say be anywhere you don't own anything. Nani you know Pon the no country will say just you move 10% for mommy. Now we form 90% now. You will love to give. Now no giving no and I say I am difficult for people to understand. Kwan ben so me be fa ye be tithe. My character say our Bible no the next year say those days na asofo no omo te asori fie na omo nhye da nya adwuma bia omo na kire omo ye bibia wa asori fie and it say utu tithe na asofo no de ne bi hwe omo ho na omo de bia bo anyanka na omo de bia bo akunafo But nay, you know, as soft one I will 1 year juma. Okay? As soft 1 year juma or musical one. As one members of NDB. Minimum as for more travel and tour. As for more transportation business. As for more different kind of businesses. As you come munya woman. Sikana sopa and 2 babies almost tight and omutu. Okay? Because I can't say Utia Tithe, Ubenya and Guponi Menshira, or soft ones who air pinch any be. Into babies and say the business now all you know. The returns of the business I are no soft one Utia Tithe at the Mawai. Maybe that's our question way because in the olden days, Nana soft one get tight, no one can any juma. The numbers of Munya Juman in Tino. Not on what the tithe and then a shop most no money or the Juma, and the Biabua a Kunafo and a Yanka. But see, I was off one who Juma way and walk back 20. A bin grow private jet will be fear Cobaco 30. It means, say, oh, a source of income apart from Yamijumano. Until among for a year Juma who expect to say, or Muntias can from one Yamijumano. They should pay tithe, no. War soft one and Cassan who seek the returns of your hard labor, no. Then I would get Utia or tight at the Mahoi. Anything it means that or soft one and Cassan name the essence behind Titan. So what I just said, the essence behind Titan is a sign of appreciation and gratitude. And I also of we are German and more bibi more. You should be able to also give tithe. But to the letter of my understanding, minimum, I saw for any tithe, no. That's the little I know. Because I just mean I'm also for it, you know. As I'm on for tia tithe and I said, Bosom Swan, or much I think was a tithe, and Moody Henna because of, but almost for Lancaster, a year Juma, Nisiko one, I saw the man in me. Until the woman say you tia tithe, any yen should have been young coupon. You tia tithe say you show appreciation. You theater is to show gratitude there. What of one? Are you not ready to show appreciation and gratitude towards God for Him giving you so much? You want people to give tithe so that they will be blessed. Why are you not giving the tithe? Or is it that you don't want blessings from God? I know as of for they are into estate building, estate development, and they have so much money. So much money to the point that they go and buy private jet. Menkasa is bonny, are very good. But my point is say, are you also giving tithe? Because with my understanding of tithing, no, it is a sign of appreciation. It is a sign of showing gratitude to God. Who are you giving your tithe to? And now, the tithe, and as we are, I've told you, say, there were 3 levels of tithes. First tithe, you say, a tithe in the mode of ignorance. Okay? Second one is a tithe in the mode of passion. And the last one is a tithe in the mode of goodness. And to be say, first tithe, no, the first tithe is a tithe in the mode of ignorance, and it say, what I say is a utia tithe. Now, but some son ya penawa for usika. Now the choir son there be when baby I assume yami. Or see, this is my tithe. No what tia. One name the omudisika you don't give a damn about it. Say ni pan free yami so free and coupon. You just go and give that money. Don't forget. Adia ye de will charity and our tithe and a no. Say ye the positive things that ubenya returns no. Say ni pan the negative things na or no be share the returns no so. So charity or tithe in the mode of ignorance and they say, well tithe na we you know ni pani ye you don't even know the person very well. You just go and give the money because oyo osofo ntino what tie wa Sunday mo. But osofo become mechanic if he's into some cocaine business or into some drug business or he into some business be a contrary to the scriptures. You are assisting him to do that, consequences and one in the That is the tithe in the mode of ignorance. You don't have much information about the person you are giving. You just go ahead and give because you have to give. You have given. So any panel at the end of Juma and Kasa and Shire woman on Sabeka. So I'm finding a Juma, not a Juma Basa so. Then you will also be accountable because you helped the person to be able to engage in that kind of venture. Then the tithe in the mode of passion, let's say, okay, me person Yankopon is Shirame. Okay? Me person Yankopon is Shirame. Nte me person Yankopon Shirame until me person me kokoma tithe. So you give the tithe expecting something from God. Or expecting some returns. O person me nya bibi free Yankopon hunti na me masa ade no. Because you are expecting something before a woman. That tithe is gave or is being given in the mode of passion. But the tithe in the mode of goodness, and it said, you will give the tithe to the right person for the right purpose with the right understanding. Say, I am giving this as a result of the blessings that God gave me. So it means you are not expecting anything, but you are giving because you have been blessed already. And based on that blessing from God, you are giving. But the one in the mode of passion, he is giving because he is expecting something from God. So that is in the mode of passion. But the one who gives with the intention said, I have been blessed so much by God, so because of that blessing, I have all these things. So let me give this as a token to God to show my appreciation or to show my gratitude. Not that you are expecting that by giving, God is going to replenish you. But the fact of the matter is, when you give, God will still return it back to you. But that in the mode of goodness, the person is not giving because he wants something from God. He is giving because he feels that he has been blessed so much and he must give. Yeah, Belina Joseph said, yes, Jnana, that's the part that, okay, let me read some call just came. Belina Joseph said, yes, Jnana, that is the part I don't understand. Because now pastors work while in the Bible, the Levites didn't work, so tithes were for them to eat and for orphans and widows that were in the church. Yes, then I make and say, in the olden days, now you tear tithe the man as soft one because no more near Juma, more Juma is only a Juman choir. And into not almost the from the tithe, but they say I saw 4 years Juma, so they don't have any right to take tithe. That's the point I'm trying to come. I'm trying to raise. So you have to tell you, point and say, in the olden days, not yet your tithe. Say by a babu or soft one, no what to me did. No one young one day, no what to me assume Yankopon. Until you tithe in the manner on for some one young canin kuna for. But as I say, also for 1 year Juma, and the sicker one, I saw the man in me. So it means that a soft one don't have any right to use the tithe on himself. When your soft one now will get tighter, you should give it to the needy. Because already, you are working, you have money. And it will be my advice say, so now will be tighter. Now when in face was off one now would the tight in a man. Or no where Juma or ya or one sika. The best thing would have been said one casa to be or needy was solid never sikana domino. Because when I casa no Juma, who was sika. But you are going by the tradition in the Old Testament, so as of for any tithe. But what Bisa who say? As of for no more tithe, not a Juma ben and no way. They were not working. No more than Juma. And if it's a more tithe now, or more the boy they needy, especially a kunafo, any a recent and yankama. As we are Juma, I was a car, who secure or mark on Koran, and yes, cook it what? Who tear in dollars. But you are still expecting somebody who is earning maybe 50 cedis every month and say, oh, no, for the sick amount. Now, for your musuyi, there are many needy people in the church. Into what just can I do? Nyankopon baby sa wo asem. Ya osofo onye adwuma no. Tie. Osofo onye adwuma nyame adwuma nko na oye no. Saa osofo no wo de wo tithe ma no. Na so ode ye ne ho yie mpa a Nyankopon tie ase because oye nyame adwuma, obedidi, obeda, obeshatare, eni ntini so oyusu wo sika na ye wo tithe ne ye ne ho a boni bi anim. Nemo se wo ye osofo no na wo ye wadwuma wo enough money wo so much resources one kasa betimi take care of self so be to your tithe the mawa you should be able to use the money to support the needy, the poor, the widows, the orphans. Don't use that money on yourself. In ancient tradition, Obat is a Krishna consciousness. Your system be wo. Your brahmacharis, your grihastas, your vanaprastas, and then your sannyasis. Make sure I say a Sanskrit word. Brahmacharis just say as you could for or mo want to tiemua or money or bar ender. As you could for or mo want to tiemu, they are under some strict principles. Omusuya de omo nyadu mabia eniti de omo ye ne se adesuya nko a omusuya de no matimi atete society so omo free omo adesuya mu a na se wo mu a no nya be se 25 years na se opeso ware a so it means from 5 years na obeko o master obeko school no for the whole 20 years no there should not be sex. All your concentration is you want to study. You want to live a righteous life. You want to acquire knowledge so that you can help society with the knowledge that I will be to me acquiring. Nyameya wadom na unya 25 years. Now we school ewo master ne fee. Now feeling say opese o warrior. You go and look for a wife. The parents will do that. You bring your wife to your master. The master will bless you. Say now you can go and start your own family. Otena wabusu yenumwa for about 25 years. It is assumed say one no wife motimu tama mo ware na now no oba no anamobana mo won wonya be say 25 years. Edinti say impose ubenya 100 years ansane wawu a se si ya no wonya 50 years awie. What the 25 years is suya de wo master nchen. What the 25 years atna brabom I enjoy sex life and many things. So ubenya 100 years in pa you are going closer to your grave. So get more time to concentrate on God. So from that 25 years no umana wo no moye mpanyimfo awie now no mankasa omonsa temu papa omo ho. And into wo no yere no you try as much as possible say sex emeya mo target bio. Mo target ne say kwan ben so na mamienu betumi aka bom na matumi asum Nyankopon nti eba ne say se wonu kunu no muntutu kwan na monko pilgrimage monko holy places na monsu Nyame asem yi na monante na monkyerkyere emfa Nyankopon ye wadom na wo be ma no utimu tena mu saa for another 25 years it means that when you 75 years nti se mpo se wo benya 100 years aka wo mfie kakra bi na wo na de ente ye ba asase we so ankasa ne say ye betumi asum Nyankopon ye se ye wu a ye beko Nyankopon nche na ye ma asase we so nti obi bi owo nyansa na oya ben ni wo mu no sa nipa no nya 100% attention towards God. So that time you should leave home and then go out and go and preach. That time there's no more sex for you, even though you have ever married. Your wife is still there, she's not dead, but there shouldn't be any sex life. Go out and start preaching. So from that 75 years, there's another platform because the renounce order. That time, you don't stay in the house again. You don't engage in sex life again. You just move throughout the whole world and be preaching to people. And your first brahmachari life at 25 years. You don't work. You serve your master. You study. You learn. From 25 years up to 50 years, and you stay in married life. You work. You get money. You get, business assets. From 50 years to 75 years, you and your wife, you move around, you preach about God, you don't engage in so much sex. It's once in a blue moon because you want to gradually. At the age of 75 in a day, you must remain alone and try to think, say, you are actually, Obi say, what about the woman? Yeah, that's Candy Darkon. Yes, they obey. Oba, from 75 years to 100 years, that is those who even get 100 years. So it means that you are so close to the grave. So you must have 100% attention towards God. That time, you even leave home, you travel out, you become a mendicant. You don't have any property, no house, no bank account. What they are say, over to coin, no what preaching. Okay? What they are no. Name them say set up on the way acquire a very difficult place. And into we are software. Now we not say we are Juma. You are not under training beer or being at it. And into war your asset belongs to that person. One can say we were Juma who asset who property. Now we are Juma young for so one. Then you have the right to take tax. To take tithe, but you don't use those tithe on yourself. You use it to help the orphans, the widows, because that is the essence behind tithe. Because you see how they suffer. Take care of the widow and then the children. Obviously, Jnana, what about them? One-man churches? They are always the elder, the master, and the financial caretaker. That is the problem. If people are using Jesus' name to do business, that's how it is. They don't care. On one ABBB, I'm the founder, I'm the general overseer, I'm the this, I'm the that. You're to collection in every part, and they are packing beer at the corner office. No, I cannot hand bottom. No, it is wrong. You should be able to use the tithe to help the needy, especially the orphans and then the widows. Nemu yourself when I won your Juma. No, what Juma and say, you have the right to spend the tithe on yourself. But while we were Juma, at the income, bravo, they are, then you must use that money to take care of the needy, the poor, the widow, and then the orphans. Now, only sorry. But you know very well, say, Pastor and Caksus were Juma oye. Our Sika. What the Sikana man are able or no be you amana. If your money is not used properly, you don't benefit from it. So the best thing to do is say, you can identify some people in the church. I wouldn't say they need help. Okay? They need help. When you pay for mami when the bus school fees on Timintia. Na de bia no. Mami ba sorry be prayer bibia wa so dem. You do collections so and once the bia one obo modern adekoto. Eye offering bone. What's the bia say yes. Nipa no the situation say net here. Nti wo sika bia make e wo check say wo sika but so many nyina wo tithe bia be say 1,000 Ghana cedi no. You can take small of that money because as sorry so no more light bill on butu and then you can take say 100 Ghana cedis out of the 1,000 Ghana cedi. Go and give to the church as your tithe. The 900 Ghana cedis are ba na otia so the mo ntimi ntua na school fees no. Fashion in some seminu aba we. Me hu say wo bre. Unya adwuma bi a wo yes sika gina fa ye na fa business bi ase. No what much about school. So our tithe no akoni papa nsemu a I am telling you say God will bless you. Tithe is never meant for pastors, except they are not working. No majuma ne say, omo ye nyamejuma. Omo dia ne say, omo tia sorry fee nyamejuma no mo ye dia. Then they have the right to spend the tithe on themselves, not alone, but omo ye juma no omo wosika. They have their own source of income there. They don't have any right to spend that tithe because omo dia nyankopon baby so omo ho asem. So better you look for somebody who is in need and then he helped. And in today, make a story now about the ancient time how na oba ne be matena. Oba with duty one day. In fact, I would like to treat a woman. And in today, my main problem create the duty of a woman that will take care of her properly. Obeti me ko Nyankopon chene say, or dear nidie ebe mani fie, and kunu is the head. The husband is the head of the family. So the woman should respect the man, serve the man properly, as if the man is representing God in her life. When the man is a responsible man, and the man is pleased with the service of the woman, God will accept the service of that woman. And you know, Beman na taking renunciation. Oba and taking renunciation. Oba the say she makes sure say the home is taken care of. So by taking good care of your children, no, unyame som. Until your oba na fie and tokwa bibia nko so fie na waso say wo kwa so ndema ko bom pa ya Nyankopon entie wo mpa ibo no. You should be able to make sure say what needs to be done in your house, no. Okay, before say what you say Sunday, because your first point of duty is say you should make sure your house is in order. And you know, according to the ancient tradition, it say beba no obe free fie na obe say okay, when you identify the needy, do you have to pay the 10% or you can add more to it? You see, to me, tithe should not just be 10%. All the 100% belongs to God. So use that 100% to do the service of God. Even your own house, you know, don't see your wife and your children as sources of enjoyment. You see them as assets that God has brought into your life. Say, Nyankopon say, wow. Okay? Wow. Woyere, woma. They are not sources of enjoyment for you. They are assets. Take care of them. So, we yes, I do to me properly. And also, okay? Now, I'm telling you, say, Obabiana or keep the house in order. No, that alone, so, you make sure your house is in order. You take good care of your children. You make sure you guide them properly. And whatever your husband is doing, you know, you make sure you take care of the man properly. You know. That alone, and not qualify you to go have salvation. One day, you better take that topic and you better treat it or bear the man or the woman. One day. But now, you can't about tithing. Until you try. Now, who say? So what to when I say we need tithe or life more? You don't have any idea what will happen to you when you die. So when you will be a new tither, what you are telling God and say you don't give a damn about whatever is happening. You are the owner of everything and you have the right to enjoy everything on your own. When you die, God will prove to you, say, actually, you are not the owner of whatever we're giving to you. So tithing is a matter of you showing appreciation or gratitude towards God. That is the point. And until you will be able to know who a big problem. And like I'm saying, when you find some needy people around you, and you know very well that they are in need, you should take care of them. That is your tithing. Try your best. Try your best to say. Say, "Kana wo de man krofo no." Asofo na almost spend it. When in pay say, "Ono ankasa wo sika." They will tithe it 2,000 Ghana cedi every month because who sika. You can say, "Okay, I will give 500 Ghana cedis to the church because ometuya library, ometuya drummers, and ometuya organist, and all that." You know, my tithe to the church is 500 Ghana cedi. Apart from that, in auto collection, the tithing is different from collection I want to offering away. But the remaining 1,500, you know, try to identify the needy people in your church. Try to give them that money to start their own life. And Shira will say, "Well, this is kind of more software now. No, yes, got it. No, asɔre bi wɔ hɔ a eduru ɔsɔfoɔ birthday a ne gift nko a yɛde ma no wɔ asɔndan mu hɔ no ɛnya de ketewa ɛnso na obi a ɔpra asɔndan mu hɔ baabiara na ɛma asɔre hɔ yɛ neat yɛtim bɛtena hɔ no eduru ne birthday mpa obi mpo anansɔ wɔ asɔndan mu hɔ eduru ɔsɔfoɔ birthday na obiara tɔ parcel yɛatɔ ntaadeɛ mpaboa perfume so many wonderful things yɛ kɔma ɔsɔfoɔ but obi ɔpra asɔndan mu ma asɔre hɔ yɛ clean na yɛtim ba asɔndan mu bɛtena hɔ a efinya yɛ ho no sɛ eduru ne birthday mpa yɛ anaso mpo ne awɔhyɛ ne sɛ happy birthday bɛɛ eduru ɔsɔfoɔ so deɛ a ne load no yɛ soa kugu no so saa ɔsɔfoɔ so nim sɛ nnɔma na ɛdɔɔso wɔ ne so nti no the needy people in the church no ɔmfa bi ma ɔmo na wɔkipu no nyina. See, let me tell you, it goes beyond just going to church. Yesterday we talked about religion and spirituality. What I'm telling you, is the aspect of spirituality when it comes to tithing. Religion will tell you, say, yes, kwasondemu, kutia or tithe. But the sense of spirituality will tell you, say, tithe, the essence of giving tithe, and it says, the needy people, the widows, and the orphans, they should benefit from the tithing. So if your church, your pastor is not using the tithe to take care of the needy, you, the person, you should think fast and use that money to take care of the needy. Especially if you see orphans or if you see widows in your church, use that money to take care of them, because the essence of giving tithe is to take care of those people. And if the also is not working and is depending on the church fully, that is okay. But use your money properly. Charity or tithing in the mode of goodness is to give to the correct person who needs it. So the attorney say, men can say, also for the tithe a bonnet. Also for the tithe and your bonnet. But why also for the bizarre who say, Obia you 2 cities, Obia you 3 cities, yet the amount. One castle account to moon over 500,000 Ghana cedis. That's as can what you have one or 2 accounts from back. However, you know, say they need help more than you. You are a thief. I am telling you. You know very well, say, Mammy, or by any kunogu. Mamma or come market cotton tomatoes. Ne mampo untimunti almost school fees. And this woman knows, understand the word of God. No way you seek in a boss room, cranites on in the middle. No, they are ababit tight hours or them. And you also for no benina, Ediomotia Butria, and I score more condolence no mutia. Now what you mean, no, I guess, Essicano. Now what you sue or who you are a thief. I am telling you the truth. And that's the truth. Because see, you should look for the essence of every activity in the scripture. Look for the essence. If you miss the essence, you will miss everything. The essence is so important. Look for the essence. So, in my life, I ask myself, so what is the essence of what you're doing? The essence of eating is to quench your hunger, right? Yes, you're welcome. The essence of eating is to quench your hunger. Your hunger. So if you're not hungry, why do you go and eat? But if you don't know, say the essence of eating is to quench hunger, no? Because you don't actually know the essence behind eating. So whatever you're doing, ask yourself, what is the essence of this activity? So today we are actually concentrating on tithing. So what is the essence behind giving tithes? And the essence is to help the pastor or the church leader who is actually not working by depending fully on the church. And also to help the needy, especially the widow or the orphan. So if you understand this essence, now we also for no wo sika wudi. Wo wa japade nyamia hira wa yiesi ya atwom. Wo ye estate business. What see adan bebira wo tonton wo sika. Wo so many cars, so many houses. Say sika na manfo de ba as tithe, and make sure you don't take a kobo out of that. Use that money to serve the needy, and then God will bless you more. Obviously, comment here in Germany, if you are working and registered as Christian, they take it from your monthly salary. You better take more than see, let me tell you, I'm advising you. The essence of every activity is what matters, not the activity itself. It is not just by giving that's so important though, but the essence behind the giving is what you should be concentrating on. People are in need. They need that small thing to take care of themselves. That's why Onyankopon must have provision in the old scriptures, you know. I mean the Old Testament, you know. Said ye be ya amount for more na omo bread say kunafo ni nyanka na omo ni hwe no. Ye ba gi bibia firi nkofo say kekambo mu na atimi abo omo support omo. Nti wo sofo na wo bibia wudi no. Then na we to live on that kind of money from people as their tithe. So me, I'm telling you, say sorry. No, so for one the situation, he's a big guy, Osika. Or non can make or so many about or treasure books, Osika fine. Or tighten, no? So, shit. Now I sorry, won't tell you, CBO, and net, you hear could not feel what sorry with your mother, and I hear him for near bomb. When the beer owns a see a dying, no so for another branch of high beer, sorry, we were hot. Overhead, or so for here car. The car na the entofo from mano, or so for here shoe, the entofo from mano, or so for here we, and unkwa na ye was so them who Usikana is being used for something that has no benefit for the needy. I mean, those upon which Yankopon can say entire titan. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is that try your best to know the essence of whatever you are doing. The essence is, tithe is meant to help the needy. Nyankopon nyansem no hu say in our human setup no a woman obi timi kwa ahikirema to the point say ono asi street or beg people might not give. Obi ni kunu tena se ombo moden ya obehwe na be me na fimu ya oba na ebia na onya adwumenti no na nkra na baba ya burden. Obi be ma na papa no makonya ase no mawu nkra nkete 7-8 years. Ebe ye den no motumi atena sa ase we so without their parents. So Nyankopon de mra bi asatwero ni say take 10% of your interest or your income, use it and give it in the church of actually feel. Name the essence is Nyankopon ma sa akwanya ne ba and say said ye be ya ye boabo anu film ko fobotom ne bedura Sunday movie ya. Now we can respond to the needs of the needy, the poor, the orphan or the widow. The Nyankopon the yen asofo no asia no say yen gige saa entobo ne mum na yentimi nyina mu fa mboa wo mu hia bi. Now one already you know very well say you have everything, you have money. So what is the use of you relying on the tithe amount for Nyankopon say for mboa the needy no? Are you part of the needy? See, let me tell you, Nyamesom goes beyond just going to church. Nyamesom say, you should be able to analyze whatever you do and ask yourself questions. If you don't want to ask questions, say you want to follow, you will always make mistake. See, I am telling you, say, some of us, we will think, say, yes, soon come. But you now you drew a temu anymore. We will know, say, we have been cheated badly. Unyawu na afeli ye de atro ne ba ne ye biebiem no papa ne obon ne why na de ehia ne de ehia na obehu say why a very big mistake because You were not using your brain. You were not thinking. You just did whatever they wanted you to do. No. You should be able to ask yourself. For instance, what is the essence of prayer? You don't just start talking because you think that you should ask, what is the essence of prayer? So one beside the essence of what you are doing. I am telling you, say, obey so many mistakes in life. Obey so many mistakes in life. And you're wrong source of obey judgment. It's okay. So of obey judgment, on person obey burden to the church members. That's okay. And not only that, you should be able to pay tithe. Men can say, what they were your software, yes, me your software team in their tithe. The army business said, I won't pay Yango share. Because the eye preaching say, so my tithe, Yango Bishop. Now, what software won't pay Yango share. Today, I will pass to be your tithe because of your Juma. Now, so we are Juma was Caksus Sadi Pan. Now, I'm supposed to be your tithe. See, I am telling you, tithe is good. You should pay tithe. So, men can mean to your tithe. Now, me yawa because tithe naturally say you are showing appreciation. You are showing say Yango Pong Adia Waya Mami, Wama Menkwan, Majuma Wina me what me up bomb Majuma net me could we say. And fast was say the man to the Menyango Pong Medawasi, I may be a Chiauka, me show a name and say, oh, Medawasi, me show my appreciation. So you should pay tithe. It's good. But where the tithe should go, no, and only here, because and your sophobia on why ya chum, huh? Why ya chum, one way ye. Now what's your trace can be a man of the good button with you're wrong. Look for somebody in the church. I'll be a Niparan or better help that person. With that so called money also to cook your title master. But like I said, you know, I saw a bit of life being in Quentin for create it to say, yes, this is my tithe. Obi Dimitri say, the internet I order tithe 500 Ghana is about a month. What's the one? No, the remaining 2,000 now 1,500. No, she will be a was one day Muana or your breath for this all bread. Maybe I'm making orphan be and I make a video be a was one day who has still now what to move the back. Take care of that person and God is going to bless you. The TN say, and then no kind of cry. Nipan pet. We make a be yourself for our hair, and so you'll be a making on pen to cry. They make your cousin assembly kind of okay. Yes, I'm just telling you the truth. You see? Yes, you can never pay God. Wouldn't mean to yanko ponka. So be yare for that hospital. Now you catch and say, Nipa baby or Druno, they say to life support, say man oxygen. Every day, 24 hours, and wouldn't oxygenable. When him oxygen, you're more hospital 24 hours. Sika will be for oxygen. So says he can do for about 2 months. When you know, Nyankopon is giving us oxygen free of charge. Free of charge. Obiya bisa bibi. Or say what of sowing of seed and harvest? Yes, to sow seed is good. But baby, someone say a seed the bang and I would dear was on them. Is it a seed that we could turn off of the cotton issue? And a seed that will go to turn off for the house in the mansion. Sikabia Yetiaka Sunday moon. It should be the source of convenience for the needy in the church. And I saw no ASM expansion be ye tunku nyebia be go Sunday mo, ebi a project be a beboa. All those things are important. But what I'm saying is say the software who is working should not be dependent on the tithes of the church members. Because already God has blessed you. You have your own source of income. So you should rather pay some tithes to the church also because you also want the blessings of God. The message, tithe into ya, very good. But try to see What is the essence of paying tithe? The essence is to take care of the needy, the poor, the orphan, and the widow. So if your church is not doing that, then you should rather push your money there. Don't give to them for them to chop it. Okay? Don't. Because the Jnana said, if you have ever been in difficulty before, 10 cedis is a big blessing to you. Huh? And I know very well, say, even as sorry people were Ghana higher, or more university or more schools are. I sorry not seek income and no dear Suku dino. By so amazing, say, I saw them penny phone in your mom was come away here, you know, was on them one. Young more position be a da. Huh? See, let me can hear. So we will hear you was on them one. No matter how serious you are, your more position be a da. And until I saw the board of directors, be a scaffold one until almost good chromosin. School board in they don't even know, say there are some needy people in that church. Or more because school be into maybe a more scholarship. Thank I saw Ranka side to me and see Suku, can see it now, month for a bus, it can be a frubamun. Sassy can it be? Yes, oh, a collection here, I was for the year moon yet media Sissikui. And until I say a pecomet to be a trans, I saw your moon say. And here for and I said in prayer almost a cancer than you almost a more was on down the moon. Now your man cranning in a scholarship, yen from one and conquer drew baby almost obey me a genomanizo. Yen yada, the same school fees no be a piano, Sas school fees in a person will be a tia, a sort of money in a tia. And so Oma Mamma Panum Sika. And no tia, multimedia system investing and I send school now, Monogis Escam. But I make us say, I saw them penny phone in a year's so they will not think this way. On the bit me and so be a timid. By a month for Caprenes and Poit, the dama, and I can boom one so I met me again in answer. So you need to think of the needy people in that church. Yeah, Jacob and I say, if a pastor is not working or doing anything, what should we do? Or so for a year you may be in a Juman, so any Juman Kwa or did tighter, Bonnie be any because tight and the answer the boy so for the needy also. But also for a year, Juma or no estate business was system back handle, turn back be $500,000, $20,000 in the banner, $200,000 no, or was sika or any business. Into a no moment of tear sika, a year tight, a man sareno, Nanya suddenly bit your tight, no was seen dear with bottom. Yeah, there are so many universities in Ghana, yeah, sorry for there. And you'll be surprised to say, or more course are sorry in post munya admission or the same school fees now almost be here. But almost collection can so yes are no man. So the point in it say a young someone is so superficial. I'm telling you. A young someone is so superficial. We are just sentimental people. We don't look for the essence of whatever we are doing. We just go ahead and do it because young someone you are funny beer. The Jnana said, Nyamesum goes beyond just going to church, sitting down and listening to the pastor preaching. Nyamesum and they say, you should be able to analyze whatever you're doing. Any activity you find yourself doing, analyze it, try to get the essence of that activity. And you see, say, your life will never be the same. You begin to act like an intelligent person because you will do everything with a reason. Yeah, the young people are business, making so much money. But if we make the money, we should be able to use the money to help the needy. Fine, ABI now, so I don't mean quabon thing or what the needy about thing. Now, Sunday move for number one or more months of money. Then I'm away. Minimum, sorry, minimum, or more class or to collection by 5 times. And collection, you better to pay 5 times. Into one name like you invite, of course, I saw him. No one is such small notes, 5 cities better 20 behind Jobotum. When you be grassy. Be a wagon so okay, may a big guy to be a master, me 50 cities be a 2 him motor meeting in a photo collection. Okoya air handles calcotum. Whoa, you bet tobacco 10 times. Now be good, yes. Now, a month for 80 me and quasari. Bernard Latte say a Hare Krishna can't teach us about Christian tithing. You need to be a Christian first, so the Holy Spirit who inspired the Bible can teach you. Only then can you teach Christians. Concentrate on your Hare Krishna faith and leave the church alone. I agree with some of your comments, but as a Hare Krishna, you have no moral authority. Bernard Latte, thank you for your comment. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm cool, I'm okay. I don't think you are more Christian than me. I hope you know, say a Christian is somebody who is Christ-like. And Christ-like person is somebody who follows the ways of God, the instructions of God. So don't limit Christianity. So obi oye Roman, obi a Pentecostal, in Kwan a Christian. No. Nyamsono is bigger than how you think or how you take it to be. Yes, you see. And you want to see a radio radio no because Yankopon ahemem ne mumo na we Jnana pedie. And into Yankopon pedie is what you should understand. And into the meaning say be an tithe no wuntua bi da. Na so what tua bi da a very good so be tua tithe. But you should ask yourself, say you are a human being. Nyame ama wadwen da utime say what dream. Bisa won say what is the reason, the essence a Yankopon say yama tithe. Meaning paper says, so you be out in kind of Bible here, I'll be who say in the olden days, you know. Na you tear tight because I saw for one any judgment. Then I'm so many judgment on way in judgment, you know. As I say, I saw in the video, you take care of them. Until you tear tight, none of those who feel one idea and you feel man. Now you bet to me out what they needy, like the poor, the orphan, or the widow. That is the essence. And if you suffer when a Juma won't see catch from a Odino, are you telling me, sir, you don't see anything wrong with a suffer and get it? Our brother, needy people are in the church. I don't need any moral authority from you to speak the way I'm speaking. I speak the way I'm speaking because I feel that is the truth and it will help people to develop their life. So when you're a Christian, you should be able to understand, say, what does it mean to be a Christian? A very good Christian will not even ask somebody, say, you don't have a moral authority to talk about Christianity because you're not a Christian. Just for this fact, it means that you are not a Christian. Because a good Christian will understand that anybody who is trying to that person is one of us. As you have only PA, Omoko Kenya Miasem, Omoba Omokatre used to say, Papa, your quabon, ten and uncle Fubi, Eddie Yankupon Dean Ayans and yes, stop home. Yes, it's a share. Obi Biana on Tiano or Kayam. Those who are not against are part of us. Until we see Yankupon your papa. Who could you have to visit Yankupon and Papa or Kenyan Kupon and Papa? Why do you have to stop him because the person is not coming from your sect? Let me tell you, I saw for me training you don't have any idea. Because they know, say, yes, this person is speaking some truths, we can learn from him. A Christian is not somebody who is a Roman Catholic, a Presbyterian, an Adventist, a charismatic church member. No. A Christian is somebody who is Christ-like. So I mean, kind of grandchild, yes, when Catholic Christus Sumama. When for DB and my Christus after the departure of Christ, as young for the apostles, they were doing everything like Christ. So people around say, yes, a Christ power. Because the way Omokasa, the way Omo dress in tear, Omonantia, the way Omo they were doing things exactly like Christ did. And almost in Crofini, yes, a Christian, you bring a Christosum. And so, a Christonia, your lifestyle should be like Christ. So, first, you should need to ask yourself, say, Wonangasa Wakasana Wakas will be need the moral authority to talk about Christianity. Besides, say, are you a Christian in the first place? So, we're a Christian there, then you also have the moral right to question somebody to talking about Christianity. But I love when people comes out with their own feeling. That's fine. And I'm not disturbed. But I feel, say, yes, I must also speak this way for you to understand. The first thing is that you should ask yourself, are you a Christian? That's the first point. If you're a Christian, what makes you a Christian? Because what I know is that a Christian is somebody who is Christ-like. And who is Christ-like? Somebody who is following the laws of God. Dito, dito. So first, you need to position yourself in this corner. And ask yourself whether you are truly a Christian. Then you also have the moral authority to ask somebody not to speak about Christianity because the person is not a Christian. But if you know that you are not Christ-like, then you also don't have the moral authority to question somebody who is speaking his mind about God. Okay? Nyamisumi is broader than how you think. Nyamisumi is so broad. Don't be so confined. Bernard as I can be baby. I mean, I love people when they want to discuss. It's good. Bernard says, also you are criticizing the church in the end and causing many to lose faith in Christ. Sorry, I'm the network, you know, echo kakra. But me person, me kind Bernard na yinibio na yashe. Also, you are criticizing the church in the end and causing many to lose faith in Christ. I never said that. Maybe I know when me. Okay? Maybe I know when me. Obi bia or not tie me preaching and I'm teaching on this platform. That person will love Christ and act like a Christian. What I'm saying is, also for no one in a Juma or in Sika or get tight no dear or a cromful. So if you're a Christian, you'll understand this properly. Because you ask yourself, say, what is the essence behind tithe giving? You're the body needy. So if the software is not in need, why does he have to use that money? Obi Bia or TM discussions on this platform. I know. Now they are wide awake. Are very strong. They become good Muslims because understanding very broad. So they understand what they are doing. What we are speaking against and say, Obi are own thing Yamia Semso. Yamia Semane say, into your tithe. The essence of Sebema tithe and say, young from what they needy. So so for one the needy. Or when it's washada swa. They intend to Jesus can know dinner on from what they need in the church. This is common sense, and I think that you should be able to understand. And I don't know what they mean by Hare Krishna, and should be talking about Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna is not a church. Hare Krishna is not a religion. It's a way of life. So everything I'm talking about is Hare Krishna. It's a way of life, and they say you should be able to give tithe, but that tithe must be given with intelligence. Because you should understand the essence of you giving the tithe. That's Krishna consciousness. So all that I'm teaching is Krishna consciousness because Hare Krishna is not a church, it's not a religion, it's a way of life. And how you go about everything is Krishna consciousness. So how you have to give tithe as an intelligent person is also part of Krishna consciousness. How you should act like a Christian as a human being is part of Krishna consciousness. So it is not a church or a religion for me to say, okay, today I want to talk about Hare Krishna. No, it's a way of life. It encompasses everything, including what I'm talking about, tithing also. Anyway, thank you. Did you say, maybe I know I don't remember saying my can be what I say or being quite sorry and I remember being and decrease or something to know. What I'm saying is that Christosome is good. But if the Bible is saying that yentia tithe, they from what they need. Also for when a Juma or you when you seek a good bottom, I didn't get tithe and I told you. That is the point. I'm saying, yeah, time no coca crab, but more be question be. So many questions are there. Maybe I say me read the cry. Say the bear, you bet to me, maybe I will be a bisa question beer. No matter me, I didn't answer. You know, men quite answer. Ferry say, is it good for the church to keep record of those who pay tithe? And is it good for someone to see what you pay for tithe? Yeah, Ferry, a very good point. Actually, tithe ye free yakumum. Say church dues, welfare dues, and as you recorded to her, that is okay. But recording tithes, ain't a very good thing. Tithe between you and God. When only more Juma why ye name for so when you 10% at your brain and coupon. In here say you keep the record of tithe, and you keep one, you keep say you be sika, you from your tithe. But say you keep for the man who be a bit tia. Na china be you near the back and you're wrong. They say welfare dues there. So one piano unya sama, yen tia be man. And until we need say they keep all those records and say, ya welfare 6 months nuntia and to be biaka by bindiam wow. And now sorry dues, untia, and tia be here the yamo. But tighten there, between you and God and what they boy and coupon. Until no ain't here say by record, they have to say, ye busy on a who say, why the yam summoning and when I am summoning. My main kind question, Thomas Young said, don't mind him. No, we need to explain maybe on Tias. And then Jirock say, Ben Latte, are you a pastor or a church follower? Most Ghanaians are so narrow-minded. Why would you put your money in the pockets of those that already have it and leave the hunger to go hungry? Let us wise up and rise up. That is it. That's what I'm saying. Say you should ask for the essence. Didn't naturally say yamma tight. So we'll be a question where then you will understand what we are teaching today. Thomas Kwame Zabkubila say, why are some of you so-called Christians always try to be the best of all? I'm Apostolic Church of Ghana, but you're making a lot of sense. Thank you, Thomas. Margaret Loving Mason say, you're so right. Thank you. Elizabeth also say, Yahaha. Benalata say, I told you I agree with some of your comments. I appreciate the fact that you say good things about Christ, but doctrine should be taught by Christians. I respect you. Yeah, Benedict said, "Me nim nipa kura pastor or the doctrine of Christianity. I have studied the Bible from A to Z for many times, and I consider myself to be a Christian. Because me Christo sumina me tias ene obi oye Romanian, obi oye Christo ni, obi oye Pentecost ni, obi oye Christo ni. In my own understanding, you will be a odi nyankopon braso. Because being like Christ, Christ is like God. So being like Christ means you are trying to become like God. That is good. So I don't know who is a Christian and who is not a Christian. Nana Eshon said Bernard must be a pastor. Not necessarily will be on your pastor, but he's so convinced whatever he has been taught. So he feels one should not speak this way. So it's good. We are in democracy, so he has the right to say whatever he feels. And we should allow him to say it. We shouldn't say anything against him. That is mine. People like this, I respect them. Because among about 400 people watching this, he is the only one who is coming out with some kind of terms and abuse a little bit contrary to what we are saying. So it is good. In discussion, you need somebody to disagree to agree. Said a discussion a bit mad. So I appreciate him. We shouldn't say anything bad about him. He's been following me. He likes my preaching. But I feel this way, I'm not saying it the way he is think or how he wants it. So we just have to explain to him. Yeah, so Bernard, I think, okay, Bernard must be a pastor. Okay, that's what Nana Eshon is saying. Tony Justice said, you are telling the truth, Jnana. Okay, basically, Adote say, Jnana, please forgive that guy. Pray for him. I don't think he's a Christian. Yeah, we don't have to say he's not a Christian. He might be a Christian, but also at times understanding counts. Understanding of issue matters. So maybe his understanding is that if you are not Pentecostal, a Catholic, whatever, you are not a Christian, and for that matter, you don't have the right to talk about Christian doctrine. That's what he thinks. And I mean, we all have our opinion, so we should allow him to voice out his opinion. Tafrek Cole that he said, the Apostle Paul never once appealed to Titan, even though he obviously often suffered financial difficulties. However, he wrote rather a lot about freely giving financial support where one is able. Yes, when people are in need and you can help them, help them. Giving tithe is okay, but the essence of tithing is what we should understand, is to help the needy. So if your church is not using the tithe to help the needy, you should do it, because if you give money, then you're using it properly and you don't benefit from it. That is the point. Either don't say maybe he's not mature enough to understand. Not exactly. You see, we can all not understand at the same time. So we should understand him also. We should have diverse views when it comes to opinions. They say opinions are like noses. It's saying we should understand him. Yes, something he doesn't understand, or he feels it should be like this, and also feels it should be like this. So we have to disagree to agree. That's all. We have to agree to disagree. That's fine. Or Brimpon and say, God said in the Bible that tithe should be paid only to the Levite, but pastors are not Levites. Then why should we pay tithe to the pastors? God inheritance like the other 11 tribes. Yes, the Bible was talking about the Levites, because they were not working. They were actually full 100% worshiping God, doing service in the churches and the synagogues. So we need to support them to do that. So they have to take the tithe. But you are working, you're making your business, you're making so much money. Why do you have to rely on the tithe from people? That money doesn't belong to you. It belongs to God. And God wants you to give to the needy. Do that. Grace, what's it, Jnana? Let's continue and leave that. Okay, that's fine. Junior Cash, Calvin said, ask him to read Deuteronomy 14:28 and ask pastors why they never preach about that quotation. Yes, I am the type. I just don't love quoting quotations all the time. Because see, I have studied. You don't have any idea. I have studied the Bible. I have studied the Quran. I have studied the Bhagavad Gita. I have studied the Bhagavad Purana, the Vedas, Srimad Bhagavatam, uncountable scriptures. But I feel, when I speak the truth. And if you are looking for the truth, when you hear the truth, you should be able to feel it within your heart that is the truth. Okay? Not that all that I'm saying everybody can follow it, but it will be kind of clear. Now we are not for you should be able to feel it, say this person is speaking the truth. So there's no need me quoting quotations and all that. At times it's necessary one or two, but it shouldn't say quoting quotations all the time. We speak because we have studied, and we try to live what we have studied. So we become like walking scripture, because your lifestyle and what is written in the scripture resemble a say. So you should speak in a way, say, nipatia. The person will be able to see, say, this thing makes sense or it doesn't make sense, or so I don't like quoting quotations all the time. But I will be kasana one quotation, the nipa not kind of cry when you're I should be able to feel that the person is speaking the truth. Rich Bo to say, you are right, Jnana. I am a member of Church of Christ. We don't pay tithes to the pastors. We give to the needy. That is the best thing to do. Catherine Brago said, Papa gave him because he know not. Okay. Forgive him, that you mean. Nanahima said, Jnana, please go on. Yes, we are on. Jasotema say, Bernardino, are you righteous than any of us on this platform? We are happy with the teaching. Don't leave the platform yet, Bernard, because you might change your thinking. Thank you. Kofinya message, people who question others who speak about Christianity have superficially understanding of Christianity. Even the Bible says, test all things, hold fast, which is good. Yes, that is true. And Thomas Young will say, he is a pastor, leave him and go ahead. Probably, but I don't think we have to respond to, such question, or a question will be sent to him. Augustine Opoko say, please, Papa, when are you leaving to South Africa? Please answer me. Yeah, the TNS said, my South Africa everything is ready. But because I'm too quite in India, by Najume Gumachino at Dawson. Because I have to post some items to some people, and I'm still preparing. Another 10 days, everything is ready, my ticket is ready, the visa is ready. I'm just waiting to say, load in a coffin kakra. Now I can just go. Until before I'm a conman now, so ever high. Now more South African restaurant. Yes, you're making some bit of bush, but me free her medical now, so answer my back. Why? You say, you man does, but I'm to be behavior and I'm free. And I'm robbers may buy my break a crack. In a Jumana, I didn't but I'm rest a crack. But not play Musa, I know so a Jumakasi. Timmy rest a crack, and I'm into me take it out when you're Jumana crack. I say my back. Until Michelle and him doesn't say, but anytime I can just leave. My putting may take it on hold until me can't make watching like when I can just go. But until me come, I must watch into Augustina and no. Thomas Kwame, Zap Kubala say, Ghanaians listen and learn from him. Anyway, it's good that we are trying to learn. whatever I'm saying, I try to learn from it, and the boy never benefited from whatever we are discussing on the platform. And as soon as Uncle Owusu here, I had a discussion last week about the fact that only faithful tithe members in the church can get help when needed. Wow. So obi tithe, shouldn't be say. See, if you're talking about dues, welfare dues, not church dues, are different. But tithe in there, you don't have any right to judge anybody about his tithing. Between that person and God, okay? So any parent to collection and be on any dues, welfare dues, you can hold the person accountable. But with the tithing there, you don't have the right. See, nipa na juma oya no nim how much you wonya. Ebia nipa make okra big company, but every month oboka because you Tony products. So will you look like at the person company and say, oh, I say what you move my tithe 1 million Ghana cedis by won't no. Tithing between you and God. I say we did no crema nyankopon. Until we did the crema nyankopon, whatever you give, is assumed say yes, we no crema with the nyankopon. They shouldn't be say, oh, tithe would 3 years in the Jnana him, Nipano, Ujina be was no. You can't say dues, say be a welfare dues, be a acquired dues and all this and there. Those things in there, you must record them down. Our tithe, Nipano, so Paul be intro, Oben every month, when you 100 million Ghana cedis. So the 10,000 Ghana cedis, Baben won't say Nipano, or didn't intro. So you leave it to the person and say, yeah, you need to be sincere. Say 10% of your income is supposed to be given to the needy. Let the person do it. Bernard say, I respect him. I'm only saying Christian doctrine is best understood and taught by Christians. Then you don't understand Christians, Bernard. That's the point. It seems you don't understand who is a Christian. You are so thinking, say Christian is somebody who is in the Pentecostal church, Roman church, SDA church. But that is not a Christian. That person is a church goer. A Christian is somebody who is Christ-like. That person can explain their church doctrines more than the person who just goes to church. Okay? So understand these two people. A church goer and a Christian. A church goer goes to some assembly. Yes, I'm a Roman Catholic. I'm a Presbyterian. I'm a Sabbatarian. That is a church goer. But a Christian is somebody who is Christ-like. And that person can be outside the house where you call the church. I mean, that's where maybe you're having the difficulty. A Christian is not somebody who is entering that church. But a Christian is somebody who is Christ-like. So look for that person and you will understand that Christianity goes beyond just the gathering. Isaac Donker said, but some churches keep the record. They help you if you are in need. Yes, the record must be kept for welfare dues, church dues. But if the welfare is being kept for tithing, at least a person who says how much tithing in but we shouldn't base on that say a person will be any planet tithe in the beginning of their body pan. Any parents say, yes, say on fast will be through with woman banner, say be on young fast will be. Don't you know people who work the whole month? I don't know no more the car. The independent theater because of Bokada month and how will you know? Catherine Brago said, Papa, forgive him because he knows not. Okay. Don't think he's not at fault. He's just telling his mind and we need to explain. Nana Abena say, please, Jenna, check this for me, please. Okay. Today we are not talking about numbers, please. Another time. I had to say, Bernard Latte, you are not making sense with your comment that only Christians might teach about Christianity. Do you know the background of Jnana at all? Maybe he doesn't know. And it's because they say he's a Christian, that means that he is not a Christian. Anyway, that is your understanding, my brother. Mercy of is very good teaching. Okay, thank you, Daniel. Sorry, say, God bless you. Thank you. If Daniel say, well said, Jnana, God bless you. Thank you. Amen. Asante Michael say, he is one of the quack pastors, Jnana. Don't mind him. No, I don't think so. He's just, at times, what we believe in, we should voice it out. That's what he believes in. He voiced it out, and I spoke. I know, say, he will understand what I'm saying. Linda Sapon say, one thing I know about some people are that they have a bad perception about those that don't attend their church. Not good, yes. And that is true. Don't want who say, call my sorry. And now my religion won't be there. It means a wider. But that is the infantile thinking. Encouraging. So we will be our soon and go on your bones encouraging. So we'll be on commerce and only religion. Encouraging. So we should go beyond that kind of understanding. Nana has a very good teaching. Thank you. Ferry Sam say share, guys. Yes, I think so many people have shared. Nana Abena say Nana Abena London, please check this for me. Nana, me say later bit my send them on WhatsApp and I had the check it today. Kenneth Ali Sugar said, teacher, I love your teachings. Thank you. Frank Akwa Mwabwatin said, why condemning him for asking or expressing his views? Poor and simple guys out there. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we shouldn't condemn him because that is views. That's what I'm saying. So we have to take time and explain. We can't expect everybody to understand or believe whatever you're saying. So yes, we have rooms for question and answers. That is our system. You can ask a question. So we explain. You explain if you say with me, Auntie, say, tell free, cool that you say, why Joe's Levites didn't pay tithes in, I mean, say, 1 Timaeus and 1 year, 1 construct in a year. Francis, okay, say good. Okay. I think the number one priority that someone who is a Christ-like, I think the number one priority is that someone who is a Christ-like. Okay, I don't get it well. Nanabaya says, so when the widow also pays tithe in ignorance, will she also suffer the same fate if it's been used wrongly? Okay, my man can be say, so when the widow also pays tithe in ignorance, will she also suffer the same fate if it's been used wrongly? The Tiani says a widow and an orphan, and also a source of income, and also that moral right to also give. What you are giving is you are doing something that's generating some profit. So from that profit, you must give some. But it's assumed widows and then the orphans, and they don't have any source of income. And anything they hear ever tight and bomb home brand. But also a source of income, they also have to give. Ntina, the attorney say you should understand the essence of the title. So what's the essence? And I say, Obi say, so we do ye Juma, even though you widow there, but on your need in on so tia. Sana will be your orphan also what the other sources of income enough for. Also show appreciation to God by giving tithe. So also now also for now we Juma nation. You want to show appreciation to God so about home buying and it's to be your tithe. But the essence in Niwa, that's when you if you set a question, but if the essence is there, I think the understanding will be so clear. Ohima Doctor say, I love your teachings. Thank you, Ohima. Vivian Elena Mother say, I'm too late. Yes, later you can watch it. But your YouTube platform, your transformation era. Do subscribe to that page. 10 years and the video have it. You will program BNI to YouTube. That's the HD version. There are times, a program no nice network and a break and be or call YouTube there or be fine. Richard Somoa say, Jnana, maybe you should call yourself a prophet before Bernard will understand you. You are a good teacher. Yes, I think so. But me, I'm not a prophet. I'm not a pastor. Okay? I'm not a prophet. I'm not a pastor. I am just a servant of God. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's a prophet that people see. I see many things, but that doesn't qualify me to be a prophet. I just want to be Jnana. That is my name, and I want to be a servant of God. That is enough for me. I don't like any other title. And I will not be swayed from this kind of conviction. I'm a servant of God, and I'm so privileged to be the servant of the President of Ghana. It's a privilege. To be a servant of President Trump is a privilege. So what of being a servant of the Supreme Almighty God? A very big privilege, and I'm happy to be a servant. And that is my mood. That's my mood. That's what I want to do. I'm not ready for titles and the prophet. I'm telling you, I have about 50 prophets that I teach. 50 of them. I teach them prophecy. I teach them how to see spiritual things. But I don't call myself a prophet because I feel it's a title. I just want to be a servant. Do you know how many pastors come to me for studies? Many. But I don't say because I'm teaching them I'm a pastor. No. I want to be a servant of God. That makes me happy. I feel happy that yes, I am doing the service of God. That alone is enough. Okay. Augustine Opoko says, Jnana, you are truly speaking. You are speaking God's mind. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Augustina. Daniel Rado said, thanks for your teaching. Thank you. Ashnell Yankee say, yes, she's number 6. Okay. Raza will say, I will call Jnana University teacher. Thank you. You are giving me so many titles. So I'm just Jnana. Don't forget, that is me. Just Jnana 7. Jay Kwabena say, what about the church keep the record for their own purpose? That's what I'm saying. If they're keeping the record for their own purpose, that's fine. But don't base on the record of those who are giving tithe by telling them, say, we or Sunya Nabe and Sunya. With your welfare dues, with your church dues, they're fine. So when you have welfare dues, no, you don't expect somebody to pay for you. But with the tithing, between the person and God, because it is 10%, according to the Bible, of your own returns. And that one is the only person who can decide. You cannot decide for him. Okay? Ubi a food the whole year, will 12 bro, 50 bucks. Into why you 50 bucks and move 10%, $5. But when you see go send a food, every pop or cat. The dependent didn't cry, and also may spend it be a say 100,000 Ghana or more for him. When you 120,000 Ghana, 20,000, and then I have a profit in a minimum 2,000 as my 10% of my income. Okay. And it makes sense. Okay. Also, God said, very good teaching. Thank you. Bakon Kabuki say we mostly interpret the scriptures how it suits our lives. We can't lie to ourselves forever. Yes. See? That's one thing. You can lie to everybody. You can't lie to yourself. You can't lie to God. So we shouldn't take religion to be some mere thing. No, we should begin to go beyond that kind of petty understanding. We should try to get the essence of whatever we are being told to do in our churches. Knowing the essence will help you to do it better with, clear conscience. Yeah, Baku, thank you for that comment. Asante Michael said, I love your teachings. Thank you. Frank Akua Mwabat said, brothers and sisters, take the good ones and throw away the bad side of things will contradict your faith. Yeah, that's okay. Yet he said, religion doesn't contradict. So whatever I tell you, if you're a good Christian, a good Muslim, whatever I tell you here, you compare it to your Quran or the Bible, you see it is exactly because religion doesn't contradict. Unless they be our doctrines, then what I'm saying is going to contradict it. But Nyamiya will never contradict anything that I teach here because it is the truth. And the truth never contradicts. Unless you point to one thing and say, I deal with your kind, ya children, and Bible say, you're my tithe. And the Levites, Levites, they were not working, so they have to feed on the tithe. And also, no more tithe, and they be more in here for widow and then the orphans. Until so for now, no one is sick when a Jumbo would do tithe now. We shouldn't talk about it. Okay. Catherine Bracco said, Papa, I used to go to church, but now I'm not. So is it good to give my tithe to the poor and the needy? See, so when you baby it is good to get a place of worship. Because the TN say, once the Nipano, a woman association niwa, a may give you sukra. And so I saw him no gathering when I corner ye priests near Bompire and encourage you also to me. What does it? So find a place to worship. That's fine. But you try to understand what you're supposed to do as a Christian or a Muslim. Then you go ahead and do it. So I will still advise you, say be being a pushing free as sorry one. Since I saw now on consume be a also yanko pontino. Member be a mayo obstacle, be bianco yewo, or bury a beer side with him in question. No, you should go. But to try to do the right thing. So the question is, can you give your tithe to the needy? Yes, you can do that. But I don't think it's okay to own question like go to church. So now a gathering where you talk about God, where we discuss how to live a righteous life. So it is a good place to be, but try to have the essence of everything you're doing there. So when the essence is in anywhere and you have other ways of doing it better, then you go ahead and do it. But you should go to church, go to mosque. It's good. Association is very important. Associating with like-minded people, it helps you. So yes, we are all Christians. We meet together. We discuss about Christ. That's important. But try to upgrade your understanding. Try to upgrade your thinking. That will help you to become a very good Christian. Doris Opokosi, how are you? I'm fine, Doris. I say, Doris Opokosi, call me. Okay, Doris, I'll call you. Ben is actually say, want to know about the monks who wear one color, example, brown or white. Yeah, the monks, they wear one color because they are practicing spiritual stuff. So they don't have to be changing their colors, even though each they have a different color. What they are doing is spiritual. All their practices, their sitting postures, their eating, everything is spiritual. So they have the reason why they use only one color throughout. Okay, like if you come to Krishna consciousness, the monks who are celibate, they wear orange color. And the monks who are not celibate, those who are married, they wear white color. They wear that throughout the whole week. Even though we have different color, but because they are practicing spirituality there, it will not have any negative impact in their life. That is the secret. Augustine Opoko say, Jnana, please, I am coming to Ghana. Can I see you? Yeah, it depends when you are coming. So, back Ghana, Ghana, will be home. Meaning, seeing me is not difficult. They are simple as ABC. You just come to my place and you see me. Regina Ahen Freddy Ajiman said, Jnana, your teachings make so much sense. I have always had questions about Christianity and tithing. It's one of them. Thanks so much for opening our eyes. God bless you. You can continue to be a blessing to us all. Thank you, Sister Regina Ahen Freddy Ajiman. Sandra Atumpin said, very true, Jnana. The truth speaks for itself. There. Obi kind of cry. Now we in the you should be able to detect that the person is speaking the truth. So Obi kind of cry now to me detect means that one kasa when you're in the if somebody is speaking the truth and we in the you should be able to ascertain that this is the truth. Papaya will say truth cannot be defined outside the person of Jesus Christ. Follow the teachings of the Bible because it's our strong foundation. Yes, the teachings of the Bible is not different from the teachings of any other scripture. God does not contradict. In your own little understanding, you might think say some scriptures contradict. But if you're looking for the essence, you understand that God doesn't contradict himself. Okay? And if you really understand Christ, you will understand what I'm talking about. Why was Jesus killed? He was killed because they thought that his teachings were wrong. They were the great pastors, the Pharisees, the Sadducees. They were great people, great men of God. But they felt Christ was doing something they think that was contradictory to what they believed they couldn't. Christ was not a religionist, he was a spiritualist. He was practicing spirituality. So his teachings, and it goes beyond just being a Christian and the way you think a Christian is somebody who is in the Pentecost church, or Roman church, or SDA church. No. Christ was actually a spiritualist. He was acting like a spiritual person. So he said, God is spirit. So those who are worshiping God must worship him in spirit and truth. Okay? So if you say truth, Christ is truth. But who is Christ? Abeku Odisika Amisa say, we Christians refuse to open our minds to external teachings. Jnana, all that you are saying is in the Bible. If we will actually read the Bible deeply, God gave us minds to be able to think through such situations and make decisions. Yes. See, whatever I'm telling you, you can't see one single quotation that contradicts what I'm teaching. If you're a Muslim, you read the Holy Quran properly, you will not see one single thing that contradicts what I'm saying. I speak the truth. You don't know. I speak the truth. Okay. Evelyn Ameya said, Nana Abena, you number 6, if I'm right. Okay. So you're talking about numbers today. Charles Ando say, when are you coming to South Africa? Yeah, Charles, my plan, very soon. I have my everything already. I'm just waiting to finish some few things I'm doing. Because some post BSMA, me rest why? Bright Wanim from Pond said that give it to them because they don't know. Anyway, Mr. Paul said, good teaching, sir. Senior, people worship their pastors and do not want to offend them. The reason why the pastors are rich and are building projects and not taking care of the needy in the church, yes, people worship pastors. So we feel that everything we should do, yes, but you should question your intelligence. Say, didn't actually say you're not tight, didn't you? What question once you know so what you're doing, whether it's right or wrong. Isaac Donko say, yes, Daddy, it's good you explain to him. Yeah, thank you. Say, now I have to explain. Hetty Adia Penasa, we are sharing power. Thank you. Frank Akwama Barton say, glory and thanks be to God, Jehovah, God, and my Messiah Jesus Christ. Guide me and my family to see tomorrow in good health. Yes, we are praying that by the mercy of God, tomorrow will see us and we will also see tomorrow. Jerry Ebenezer said, Daddy, please keep on teaching because it really helped me on many ways, watching live from Italy. Thank you. I know my programs are helping many people, many, for that I know, and it, encourages me to speak. Nana Efua say, Papa, please, when will you teach counseling, the fruits of the womb? Or teach concerning the... Okay, you're talking about childbearing. One day we will have to teach about that, You see, if you're looking for children and probably you're having difficulty, first you need to go through the medical way and see that your womb is okay. If they tell you you don't have any problem and it's so, the kids are not coming, Probably there might be some metaphysical. That's where we come in. Yes, idea first you need to contact the doctors, let them check and see. Or you're okay, there's no problem in your womb, the man doesn't have problem with his sperms and all that. But if still not, I want him mad, then we've been trained to check into the metaphysics and see, say, truly, this situation now, does it have any spiritual connotation? And so why? Thomas Dikwa Nkrumah say, I'm late, but we'll watch it again. Yes, thank you. Doris Opoku say, yes. Jordan Ahili say, Jnana, I will not give my hard-earned pounds to any rich man. Only the widows are needy. Yes, you should do that. Those who are in need, help them. God will be pleased with you. As the Duncan say, yes, churches go through the records before those who are in need. If church is going through the tithe before they help the needy, that is wrong. A welfare dues, any other church will be a welfare and will be unqualified. You can't use tithe to do that. Daniel Asari say, oh, Jnana, please pick my call. Now, are you calling me now? You know I can't pick a call now. Okay? Hetty Adepan say, whom my pastor insulted and abused as saying, if you don't bring the 10% tithe, we will lose our jobs. Really damaging words. I got scared. See? Because he wants to chop it and somebody's not bringing. So he had to curse you. Obitia tithe on Tiama also for no Tiama on one Kasaho because or they train appreciation and or they show appreciation. And I said, if you show appreciation, more will come. So if you don't show appreciation to God, then you don't desire or you don't even deserve to even ask anything from God. So be monetized, any panakas any problem. You the sophomore, you have to advise. Don't curse. Okay, so no say, then Papa, when I got to Accra, I will call you. Yes, please, when you get, let me know. Mary Cash Brown say, church goer. Yes, we have church goers. You know, they won't understand anything. Only their church doctrine. They don't want to open up their mind to learn. My message will say, Christ-like. Yes, you must be like Christ. And if you want to know, get the lifestyle of Christ. The Christ you know. Only from 1 year to 12 years, you knew about Christ. After that, from the 13 years up to 30 years, you don't know what Christ did. That's what will help you to know who Christ was. And then he came back and preached for only 3 years and he was crucified. So you can't even be like Christ if you don't know everything about him. Some of us, we know everything about Christ from day 1 to 12 that you know. But from 13 years to the 30 years that you don't know, we know what Christ did. So why am I letting me follow Christ and the teachings properly? Okay? Deborah Jesse Hetty, and you're still going to that church. A pastor that insulted and abused you. Yes, a pastor should not be abused. He should not be abusing people and be insulting people. That is not a good thing. Okay, I say, Deborah, I had to say, Deborah, I quit 3 weeks now. Okay, for still now, for say I'm late today. But when they are, Pastor for office also wanting to do at Tabernacle because it is very good. Joseph Young will say, thanks, Father, with the good work. Kwame from Pond say, some churches, if you don't pay your tithe and you die, the church will not bury you. It should be a welfare, not the tithe, because tithe is going to be judged by God, not you the suffer. Because tithe and they say, will returns your profits, and so now they ban on your profit on life man. One hour better and so on your profit of Mamma. So I'm fine by only Uncle Ponta myself. So please, you said the seeing you is not problem, and Mentia say, yes, seeing is not difficult to. Mavis say, please, you, and I'm when I can't say. Okay, Juliana give say, please, you said seeing you is not problem. Yes, Obi organa biano, you can ask them when they come to me, you see me. Unless I say one back good time because there was so many things to do within the day. I have so many programs to do, many meetings to attend. I need to prepare things for people and all that. There are times, you know, say 1 month I'm going to fee. But Oba me feel you will see me. Oba me was uncle for Bia so uncle secretary Bia or you come to me early. Oba me when I could be pack water and I say do so no back. Oba, I don't charge for consultation. If they be about so I say Bia metal collection, it's okay, it's okay. So seeing me is not difficult there. Said Juliana, it's not difficult at all. The only thing say, oh, frame me out bread because course on the doors. Okay. And KB say, God bless you, Jenna. Thank you. Isaac don't go say more grace to your elbow. Isaac, okay. Bright Wine in Frimpon say, but please pick my call. Yes, try. You'll get me. Okay. Augustino Pogo say, Jenna, we are lucky to have you. Forget about them. Yes, we are trying to learn together. I'm also learning. Then I try to say, oh, Jenna, please pick my call. Daniel, now? Okay, Richard Yoba say, God bless you, Jenna. Thank you. Elizabeth Osua say, more great study. Thank you. Adams Mensa say, I'm late today. Say, yes, you should watch it back. Bernard in Sifo say, thank you very much. Now I understand. Okay, good. Kwaku Eni say, are you talking from your own understanding or from the Bible? I'm talking from the Bible. I'm talking from the Quran. I'm talking from the Bhagavad Gita. I'm talking from the Srimad Bhagavatam. I'm talking from the Bhagavad Purana. I'm talking from all the scriptures. So the scripture that you are using, go and check and see say the American if it is not in there. I'm not talking to only Christians. I'm talking to Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, atheists. I'm talking to everybody. So the scripture you are using, go and cross-check and see what Jan is saying, contradictory in your scripture. If you find anything contradictory, that means that you're not reading the Bible. Read the Bible, you see what I'm telling you is the truth. Okay? So, Kwaku, I don't know. If you read your Bible properly, you'll understand. The Bible says, tithe is meant for the Levites. The Levites were not working. They were just doing church work. So they have to live on the tithe. Then they have to use some to support the widow and then the poor and the orphans. So if your church is not doing that, question him. Okay? Don't question me, question him. Why are you using the tithe money when you have your own business, Pastor? Why is it that we have so many orphans in our church? You're not helping them, but you're taking tithe. Ask him that question. Okay? Ferry, there is a book say, Ferry son, God bless you. Amen. How are you? Good evening. Okay, Ferry is doing well. Shallow says, please, Daddy, try to pick my calls. I beg you. I'm in trouble and I need your advice. Thanks. Okay. I'm able watching and calling. They do it me. I try watching. My Mr. was a servant of God. Yes, I prefer to be called a servant of God. And it's a very great position. Great one. Huh? Ferry Sam says, Sister Doris, I am good and you okay. Nana Akosio Wusu Yadam say, may Almighty God bless you. Amen. I receive it. Dorofina Ankusi, please, can I get your number? Yes, my number is 0262 143963. 0262 143963. That's my number. Papaya also question say, must one concern himself with what tithe will be used for, or simply obey the instructions of God and pay? I think tithe is spirit money. If the pastor will use what is set apart to help build the kingdom of God for his own gain, then let God deal with him. You can't go into a shrine and eat spirit food. People simply lack wisdom into spiritual things. The point is, God has given you intelligence, and the Bible was written so that you should also be able to read the Bible yourself. And the Bible is saying that the tithe is meant for the Levites who were not working. Secondly, it was used to support the widows and the orphans. So if you want to give your hard-earned money, make sure that this thing is followed. If you don't give it because it's not being followed, God will not question you. Use your money to help the needy. Okay? God gave us this, our brain, to think. So if a pastor is standing in front of the congregation, he's womanizing, he's drinking, he's doing everything, then you sit there and said, okay, I am just sitting there to listen to the pastor so you can go ahead and do whatever nonsense. The Bible says that if a blind man is leading blind people, you all fall into ditch. You don't sit there and wait for the pastor to repent. You know he's doing all the stupid things the Bible says you shouldn't do, and you sit down because, okay, the Bible says I have to just listen to him. No, that is wrong. Use your brain. A pastor is stealing, he's womanizing, he's drinking, all the bad things he's doing it, and he said, okay, he's a pastor, so I have to follow him. No, I beg to differ. I beg to differ, please. Bernard is for God bless you. Thank you. Charity has showed me that say your teachings are wonderful. Thank you, Sister Charity. Jordan Haley say, "Awo Papa, you are lost, pa." Blaze Adote say, "May the Almighty God continue to bless you." Daniel Ado say, "Master, thank God. Thank God, God bless you." Okay. Jordan Haley say, "Papa, you read Deuteronomy 14." Okay, the comments keep on coming, keep on coming. We've spent 2 hours, 11 minutes. So we need to bring the broadcast to an end. May Kasa for me talkative. See, you should forgive me. I like talking too much. So you should forgive me. Madam Asepa, it's a privilege for me to sit here and speak. It doesn't mean, say, no, you have given me the chance to come into your life. But, and she said, and into the mechanism, at times I don't speak by myself. At times when I'm speaking, I get to some platform and I don't know I'm the one who is speaking. I'm being sincere with you. That is why I watch my own programs. After the program, I still watch it. Because at times when I'm speaking, I get to some realm. I speak something that I even don't know. So later when I listen to it, I'll me to reform in my life. Okay? So at times I say too much, but more by I'm a talkative fool. I like talking. But I must celebrate. The Yangoponya Madum, the baby Musuna and Yangoponya Pangu. The baby in Shanadum on Fandome. Said a mechano, young cry no more school mono. Some of you are still sending some donations for the children. The Yamebo Thursday, and I will phone in a school hall. I have drafted some form, I said sponsorship form. And you know, I could be a deal back also. Parent Robert Science say yes. Me to me say, me banner and sponsor for the whole year in training school fees. And what is we are making arrangements or more feeding or more free lunch, and so we are trying to solicit for funds. You bet me at least 2-3 months near cheer to us. Okay, for this 3 months, you cheer and crown or more lunch, and for 3 months, and they will not worry. Say, be any power sponsor, no, say, any yes, guys, that could not mind it. Nay, yes, I did. The Gamma Thursday, and they are drafting some form beer. The parents will fill for the children, say, yes, I'm on for be or money mother. Because they have good heart, you know, they want to help the children to go to school. Yankopon be shira munina. The other ones, Yami what Thursday, yeah, I remember life. I would like to cover everything life, so you can see the children how happy they are. The parents, you see them, they are in need. You can see, say, what to even eat is a problem for them. The bombs and Yankopon be boy. You see, we are helping these children not because we want God to help us. But we are helping them, telling God that God, we are grateful that wherever we find ourselves, you know, is better than these kids. So we have to help them. So already, we see that we are being blessed by God. That's why we are in the position of helping somebody. Let me give you some secret. Anytime you want to help somebody, don't put in your mind, say, you want to help the person so that God will help you. But tell God that, God, I'm helping this person because you have blessed me already. That will make God bless you more. Okay, that kind of duty is done in the mode of goodness. You are doing some good, you are not expecting any result, but the result will spontaneously come because the law that those who give must get. But you should have the understanding that I have to give, and that is a blessing already. Not that I'm giving so that God will bless me. Just for the fact that you are in a position to give somebody means that you have been blessed. So you are showing appreciation that God, thank you for blessing me. But don't forget, the appreciation you are showing also will bring its own spontaneous consequences. That's a positive one. So when you are giving, you give that somebody is in need of 10 cedis and you have 20 cedis. So if you are able to give 10 cedis out of their money, it means that you've been blessed because the person is not having the 10, you are having 20. So you give with the mindset that, oh, this person is not having, but I have. So it means that I have been blessed, so let me give. Not that, okay, I want to give to this person that God will bless me. You are able to give because God has already blessed you. And that's where your mindset should come from. And then that will generate more positive energy so that you'll be able to get more from God. But don't consciously be thinking, okay, I want to do good things so that God will bless me. But tell yourself that, okay, I am in the position to give because I've been blessed by God. That's the way it should go by. So, I love you guys. And I know some of you also like me. I love you. I'm telling you, I do. I really do. From my heart, I really do love you guys. Tinyankopon, enchire mo nyina na oma yam kwatenten. Na yenche na the Yesuan so yentimu emfa and bless other people. Bye bye.